The rural areas, they have not seen to have voted basically because there is poor dissemination of information, what the state government has done, so people didn't even know. There are people who don't even know the Mantri Basa of Selangor. Some people are still thinking that Skir Tori was the Mantri Basa rather than Tan Sri Kale. And this is important because the next GE that we are going to attempt, that's GE40, that we should get at least about 85 to 90% of Indian support in the rural areas. I think we should concentrate on that. Secondly, we welcome Tan Sri Khalil back for a second term as the Mantri Basa of Selangor, and we from the various NGOs, NIAT, today, and other NGOs, we have welcomed Tan Sri Khalil back as a Mantri Basa of Selangor. No doubt we had some issues on it, but I think the party management has solved it very gracefully and very homogeneously. Thirdly, coming to the appointment of an Exco. As individuals, as groups, as NGOs, as party members, we would like to have definitely 2 Indian Excos in for Selangor. But however, if there is one Exco given, I think we would also like to accept. And if this new Exco, one single Exco within the Pakistan Raya government, we would like to say, it doesn't matter whether he's a Hindu or a Christian or whatever it is, because we are not going to be racially biased because we are a multiracial party. But we would like to have a new Exco in Selangor. This is very important because there are the issues that is pending, issues that has not been resolved, issues that has never been taken up, is irrespective of the poor Indians in the rural areas that come and see. And I would like to bring certain examples. One is the Dusun Duran estate in Kuala Lumpur. Issues regarding this land of housing. It is a battle in the papers between the workers and the Exco members, which I think we have to stop. And I hope the new Exco will take up this problem. Secondly, in Hulu Selangor, the Sivan temple land, which is not resolved. I can't be taking these problems to Dato' Sri Anwar every time and asking him to talk to Tan Sri Khalil to resolve his issues, because it has to be done by an Indian Exco who is in charge of that portfolio. And I think this is important because we can't have the old wine in a new bottle. We have to have a new wine in a new bottle. See, this is very important because if not, we will be still waiting to resolve problems rather than solving the problem. The Gasing temple, Sivan temple, which is not resolved. And of course, Taman Padmata and Sipa, the housing problem, where the house is in the verge of collapse. We have highlighted. I think these are the things that the new Exco has to take up to resolve the outstanding problem. There are other important issues that we also face during this election period. One, that MIC has brought about the Bukit Raja housing problem. I think the new Exco have to clear and give us a clear picture what is happening to the land that has been allocated, that 15 acres, whether it's 15 acres or 7 acres or 8 acres, we have to have a clear picture. Secondly, the Midlands Convention Center. Okay, it's privatized. Why it's privatized? What it is privatized about? You know, and why can't the state government take over the building, pay up if you owe somebody some money, and make sure it's for the school, and we can rent it to the Indian community at a very low price, rather than 18,000 to 20,000 ringgit for a wedding reception. I mean, these are the things that we can do for the Indian community. Okay, this is very important issue. And the further, the character of a person is very important to become an Exco member. We can't have people who have ego, who are selfish, who are self-centered. We also don't want to have people who practice nepotism and cronyism. I had a call yesterday from one of the councillors in Selangor saying that, oh, you know, you should be talking or for 2 Exco. I said, yes, I'm talking about 2 Expos. You know, but why did you have a meeting without consulting the majority of the people? Huh? Are you practicing cronyism, or are we practicing cronyism or nepotism? Huh? Do we want to have a say in the state government? I think all of us worked hard. I think Rama, Bala, so many of us really worked hard. Mr. Holmes, we have really worked hard. I think we need a representation in the government. If a person is active and a person who has done some work should be given a place, a position in the state level, either as a councillor or a Kirtu community or a Kirtu kampung, to resolve the problem of issues affecting the Indian community. We are talking about multiracial, but we still have to look into the problems that has not been resolved. So these are the things that we have to look into. And of course, not only we are saying that the issues that have been resolved, but we also need to propose a couple of issues that the new Exco has to take up. We have done that because I have sat in a committee. I must tell you this because I have sat in a committee when I joined the Pakatan Rakyat government, PKR, when 5 hours were appointed to resolve the Indian issues. YB Manika, Manika, Xavier, Sivarasa, Muttaya, and myself. We were sitting every fortnight in a committee appointed by Yanwar to resolve problems of the issues for GLCs, the issues for buildings, for hostels for the poor children. But what has happened? Nothing has been resolved. We have had statements that if GLCs, people are not qualified to sit in GLCs, the Indian community. Can you tell me how many of us are qualified to sit? There's so many of us are qualified to sit in the GLCs. We don't want people to sit in the Exco position and tell me there's no people qualified to sit in GLCs in Selangor State. I think that is absolutely wrong. I think we have been keeping quiet. We have been practically impatient, and we all worked hard enough to win two-third majority in this coming G30. So we have to look into all these matters very carefully. Okay, what are we proposing now? Okay, we look at the education. People